Drop the base.
The base has been dropped.
Consider it dropped, and we're not picking it back up.
GSL
We're going to drop the base some more here with innovation against
How much
stats.
base do we have before we run out of base to keep dropping?
Gosh, I tell you, in that first TVZ series of the night, it was an astronomical number.
What time is it now? We're halfway through the games. Wow, it's been 3 hours. We've got an epic night.
We certainly do.
And this is, I think it's actually going to get better, too. Stats versus Innovation is up next.
I don't know if we can get better than the first series. That was so good. And
You got to
actually,
believe.
SOS Trap was quite fun, too.
Yeah.
Sad to see SOS go out, but of course Trap, very well deserving. So we have TY and Trap. These are looking pretty normal for that round of 4 so far. Stats, Innovation, and then Rogue Maru. It's really like the most stacked round of 8 that we've had in a very long time.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. No real upsets here. Look at how steady he's been this year. Round of 8 at Katowice, round of 8 Super Tournament 1, round of 4, round of 8, round of 8 for GSLs. Damn.
So,
That's crazy.
does he lose here then? Is this as far as he gets? Is that what we're supposed to take away?
I know, right?
Or does he almost not win the tournament? Is that how it's going to be? He's going to get to the next round?
You know what's so funny? You look at that and you're like, wow, you're definitely one of the best players in the world. But it's not really that good for Innovation this year.
Yeah, it's actually a bad year for Innovation if you look at it.
It's a bit off. He's supposed to get at least to the finals on a given year. Like, he is going to be in great shape. I think he's going to straight up win with this.
Yeah.
And this is what we always talk about almost too much, is that he needs to mix more of this in. And I think we're going to see the power of it right now.
Ready, steady, cannons.
Yeah, there's no reason to even hide it at this point.
In your face.
Yeah.
Welcome to your first day of StarCraft again.
Yeah.
I think you go
he has
right
no
for the
skin.
tank.
He's just going to GG. No, as soon as it swipes, he's going to GG.
3, 2, 1. There it is. Is it light or is it shady? Light shade. Light shade.
This is philosopher taste.
Yes.
Is it light or is it shady?
If a light
Get your lamps ready.
light
Africa
shades
freaks.
and there's no one there to see it,
Stats.
does it make a bright?
Does it make a bright? Again, I think it was like, all right, if you're on open ground and your SCVs are in front of your army and you hit those EMPs, I can see you taking that. He was up a good 20 army supply.
I like when you say I can see you taking that. You're making me feel like I'm the player. I'm like, yeah, no, you're right. I could do it, huh? You're saying I got it? All right.
Oh, man. Stats would somehow be maxed out after the fight if you were on the other side. Like, what? He gained supply? Like, what? Some Tasteless
I would
units
have
were
left
so
the
scared.
game angrily because I forgot my 4th depot. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know the Terran builds that well. Now, yes. Oh,
He actually finds the racks. Nicely done.
That's sad.
Yeah. It's definitely a good strat.
And then Stats looked at me and said, "You're in the splash section, my friend." He went, "What?" He was in the front line of the front row in SeaWorld. Shamu's
front
there.
row of a Gallagher concert.
Yeah, Shamu was there, all sad with his fin bent over, and then he splashed, and all the splash damage came down.
Yes.
Am I doing it right?
No, you're
Am I a game caster now?
That's totally what Shamu does too.
Yeah. Is Shamu still alive?
I think that there's been multiple Shamus, but I think there's like a law now, isn't there, that you can't have killer whales at amusement parks anymore or something like that?
Because they have feelings?
I'm not sure. But I remember in
I
Free
know they have
Willy, one of
feelings.
them had like a saggy fin.
They all have saggy fins. It's like
It's
whale
what
depression.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just like a combed over, like a slick.
It's a hipster whale. It's combed over on the side, but he's also sad.
Definitely
Like
sad.
many hipsters are. It's got a beard and it drinks craft. It's got a beard and has craft beer.
You can't be mad at a dog for barking.
Whoa. Arfucius? I like
Yeah,
that one, yeah.
Stats just has to be as efficient and clean
Water
as he
is
can be.
wet.
Yeah.
Now, we have one ghost. Oh.
Wrecked.
Get out of my game!
Innovation thinks he's so cool.
I know. I call that the Ghostbuster. Now, Are we going to have any action in this game?
Yeah, we're having a 2 Archon attack.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Look, he's just trying to get rid of units.
You can see which units he's not valuing
Yeah.
here. And I mean, Archons are great units, but if your opponent has a million ghosts, they aren't great units. Maybe he's waiting for like 6K, 4K before he gets Psystorm? What do you think?
This is actually a lot.
Yeah.
And there's nothing underneath this to defend here. That is so many kills. These Stalkers need to blink in there now. They're not even blinking. What am I seeing? Oh, they're staying outside the Liberator range.
Yeah, that's a lot of libs. Oh, Tasteless, you thought they couldn't land?
Yeah.
Get out of here, Tasteless.
Look who's laughing now. Wait until these Immortals come here and kill off a million of them. Yeah. That's when the floor becomes lava for those Vikings, Artosis.
Yes.
What is that bird that like doesn't land and like flies for days? What is
Flying
that?
albatross.
Yeah, they become flying albatrosses. Albitri, as birdologists call them.
Albatrotum. Okay, so when all those Vikings were coming, I would like to present for the court that a Psystorm would have been good there. But
the court recognizes
my movement
Your
to
move-
appeal
yeah,
Psystorm
yeah,
as
yes.
a useful spell.
order. What's going to happen on map number 4? Jenga Natha, or however you say it.
Jenga Nation is more
Jenga
like
Nation is what I'm talking
We're all
about.
Jenga players here, folks.
Jaganana.
You good at Jenga?
Jenga? Maybe the best there's ever been.
That's a challenge.
Yeah.
I will take you out in Jenga.
You won't take
House rules,
Game
though.
start.
What is house rules?
You can make it shift as much as you want while you're taking your block out.
That's not the house rules.
Africa Freaks.
What? House
Stats.
rules is the rules you play in your house.
We're not in your house.
Well, that's why I called house rules.
No.
you like literally don't
We're
even
not
know
in
what's going
anybody's
on.
house. Nobody lives here.
Listen, Grandma, you're confused right now. House rules. This is Jenga free-for-all. You have to play with boxing gloves on.
It's first person to pass out from loss of blood. That's my kind of Jenga.
Yeah. It's Jenga, but with razor blades.
Yeah. And instead of trying to not knock the tower over, we're going to stab each other to death with knives. That Twister, though.
Oh, you first me and Twister, man. Listen, first off, we'd have to do a modified Twister mat for our non-flexible old man
It's only our
pear-shaped
hands.
bodies. It would literally be
like
4 squares, and that's it.
I feel like you have only ever used your legs to walk to a computer chair. That's what I think. I think that you only think about your legs like when you have to put your shoes on and your pants on, and other than that, you're like not aware of them at all. Like the cast is done, and you're like, "How am I going to get out of here?" And then you look down, and you're like, "Oh," and you walk out. But until then, you're not. Your legs have no function at all. Artosis.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a very different build coming out of stats. Will it be 3-gate blink or 4-gate blink? I believe it'll be 3.
3 into
stats.
Robo.
Honestly, he's not that good at the aggressive version of
No,
this.
he's not partying.
He's really not.
But if we could fuse them together somehow in an Archon,
Oh, I know. It would be insane. They'd win everything.
they would win everything. But it'd be like the stats brain battling the partying brain. Partying's like, I can make cannons here. Stats is like patience partying. We're in a massive lockdown here in Seoul.
Yeah.
Nothing open in the evenings. Only essential workers. Like people.
Which, of course, include you and I.
I was about to say, we are essential workers. They're like trying to stop us. I'm like, hold on, sir. And I pull out my StarCraft caster badge. He's like, right this way, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
We're getting the first
I'm
two
like,
vaccines.
we're going to beat this thing. Yeah, we get vaccinated immediately.
It's us and then the president.
Yeah, in that order.
Yeah. Maru might want to learn a little bit from how TY was playing it, where it's like, yeah, 4 factory tank. You want to go lurker? Go lurker.
These lurkers, their spine's going down onto the low ground and then back up onto the high ground.
Yeah.
What? Can anybody explain to me how that
long
works?
are those?
Yeah.
Can't they just use that length going out straight?
Yeah.
It's
It doesn't have to go
strange.
down and then up, right? How does that work?
So, Rogue leads 2-0 against Maru right now.
Yeah.
These
Games. Sorry, you go ahead.
I
I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, the Hellbat push, that's one game. But taking a look at this one that we just we just saw, right? Like, the harassment's okay, just keeping the creep down. I understand, trying to push the 4th. But when it became mass lurker, like, you could see in TY's games, he's going 3-4 factory siege tank to try to hold on.
Yeah.
Whereas Rogue literally just walks across the map with like 12 lurkers and burrows them next to a planetary, and it dies because there's no siege tanks.
I feel like we're in the 9th iteration of Zerg's being like, oh no, maybe this is the best unit for my race. Like, all the Zerg's guys are like, have you actually ever tried just walking across the map with these things and burrowing them? They're like, the lurkers? They're like, yeah. He's like, well, we were too busy dominating with all the other units that we have, but I guess you could kill a planetary and all the workers that are healing it. Well, I'm glad, Zergs. That's great.
You are right, though.
Yeah.
Not to hate on Zerg, but like, yeah, this is like
No, I can
the
hate on
9th
Zerg.
iteration of being like,
I mean, Banes were
look
good.
at this unit that's so strong.
I know we've had many games where Roach Ravager just won it, and I know that Infestor Broodlord was definitely frustrating to watch, but have you seen Lurkers unburrow and just burrow in front of the base?
Yeah.
You kill it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, there's no Banes over here. Oh, I don't even think Maro's looking. Oh! He's melting Maro down, and he's turning him into idols of Rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, my God.
It's so rude to do.
Yeah.
He's melting Maru down and then pouring Maru over his own head to make a crown, and it doesn't hurt him.
Yeah, he goes, a crown for a king, and then he pours it himself, he goes, ah, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm just being silly, that's all.
Just being silly. GG. Rogue smashes Maru 3-0.
All right. I guess that was going to be the 3-0 for today. If you told me that one of these games is going to be a 3-0 and you had a gun to my head, and you're like, guess which one it is,
It's PvP.
you would have killed 3 Tasteless before I got it right.
kill 3 to 4.
Yeah.
You'd be
I
like,
would have been
no.
like, wait, what did I guess the first time? They shoot me. I wasn't paying attention the first time. I was so freaked out.
Oh, man. Okay, well, Maru is out, unfortunately.
And then if I had to guess which one it was a 3-0, I would guess Maru.
Oh, which way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's not too bad a guess either.
Indeed, Artosis.
So that's 5 times now.
5, yeah. No, the 6th one, because there was that one that forgot.
Yeah, it's not going so well for you. Damn.
Yeah. Me and
so
all
many of my valuable
me and my
Tasteless
army of clones.
I only have so many of you, Tasteless.
There's only one of you, but in the basement of the studio is vats of Tastelesses, okay?
Yes.
With their faces up to the glass going, kill me.
Oh, I mostly just harvest your organs, Tasteless, but they don't last so long.